Hello everyone, welcome back to Lifelight Wisdom. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm back here with another reading. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. If you did, I feel like there are some messages here for you. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, I would appreciate if you could like, share, and subscribe. It will help me to grow the channel and reach more people and give more messages to people. Alright, so I'm going to be tuning into energies again. And I will be using this oracle deck from, I think this it has Thai writings, but this is a very, very descriptive deck. So without further ado, let's just get into it and let's see what the energies has for us. Gift, friendship, the gift of friendship, team, connection, network, souvenir, promotion, delight. So some of you might right off the bat might have a promotion, might experience a promotion. It's a little bit heavy, the energies, but yeah. Homeless, failure, cats away, like poor. Let's see. Commitment, binding, obstruction, contract. And this is not an easy deck to read because it does have some negative cards to it, but it's very deceptive because it's like cute drawings, but there's like cards like this. But like we'll clarify all of this, okay? What else, please? Spirit, tell us, please. Anything else? Libation, donation, pray, religion, relaxation, peace, tranquility, easiness. Okay. It's like when you're homeless, you also feel like you're wandering, right? Like you don't, like a vagabond, you don't have like roots to speak of. But I feel like now you're understanding that there are like people who are actually situations that are giving you a gift or like extending help to you. Like there's like donation, and then a gift. And in order to take for you to be rooted within to yourself, in order for you to have that stability and to be okay within yourself, to have harmony and acceptance, it is asking you to relax and to have peace, and let things flow, let things be easy. Read a good book is what I'm hearing, because like you do have commitments like binding, obstruction, contract. What I'm hearing here is like servitude, like overextending yourself, that like, and I feel like these are bindings that are actually, it's not exactly of your own making, but it's a little bit sticky, but it's something that you can actually get yourself out of. It's maybe you're not choosing to for one reason or another. Let me see, what reason is that? Introvert, like privacy, separate, online community. Maybe you're like reserved in telling other people what you need at a certain time, and yeah, it's like being overextending yourself here, like nightmare, suffering, darkness, persecution. You are self-persecuting in a sense, because like you're worrying about things that are like, it's not for you to worry about, is what I'm hearing. Okay. And I think that you need to have some levity in your life, like some lightness in your life. Like with this libation, it does look like alcohol, right? But like there are alcohol offerings in oh, and you have another prayer here, like vow, wish, hope, worship. I think it's also like speaking to, what are you worshiping? What are you placing so much importance on right now? What are you placing a lot of your focus and attention on right now? That's the energy here. Okay. Eternal love, eternity, consistency, soulmate, adventure, explorer, passion, trust. Okay. I'm hearing like, don't make homes out of other people. It's also being at home within your own self. okay? And because like no matter where you go, if you try to look for homes in other people in certain places, like that feeling of wanting to belong somewhere, you're never gonna do that unless you yourself, you belong to yourself. If you're sovereign within yourself, unless you're sovereign within yourself, you're not gonna get that, like you're not gonna find that in other people. And most certainly you're not gonna attract that in other people, because you are what you attract, okay? So it's also like by just looking at this as an adventure, it's like rite ceremony, mystery magic, and like leaning into what is unknown. Like homelessness is like you do not know where, sometimes usually it's like when you don't know where your next meal would be, where your next home would be, right? Like where you will be sleeping next. And I'm hearing here, it's you do not have the obligation, free yourself from the obligation to have to know everything, because you do not have to know everything. Relax, take it easy. That is the gift that you can give to yourself. That is how you can be a friend to yourself. Okay, because marionette, because that is controlling you. Dictatorships, domination, and reluctance. That is what's controlling you. That is what is like binding you. Is the same person, you see. That is what's binding you. It is also about being free to make your own decisions right now. Like following what lights you up, following what makes you happy is, I think, one of the keys here. Like that is the rite of passage. That is the key. That is how you are going to unlock that which you want. Okay, so that's the overall energy. Let's see here. Let's see. What will I use next is the... Let's do the tarot. Let's do the tarot. I'm gonna do this tarot. Okay. Yeah, 8 of Cups. There might be something that you are reluctant to walk away from at this current moment, but you know that it is better to walk away from it, because that will lead you to where you need to be. Anything else, please? Oh, 4 of Swords. This is a 4 of Swords. It's like resting, giving yourself that rest, giving yourself... This is a timeless reading, by the way, so you'll find this when you need it. 10 of Wands. There's a heavy burden here, whether by obligation or by self-imposed obligation. You need to give it a rest. You really need to give it a rest, because it is not helping you to get where you need to be, to get to your fulfillment. Okay? Yeah. Because once you do that, that is when everything blossoms for you. That is when you touch into your abundance. That is when you touch into your sovereignty. Something is blocking you from your sovereignty. Something is blocking you from reaching your full potential to be the own authority in your life. And you are now being led to a place where you need to be the authority in your own life. Okay? And it's asking you to let go of the burdens that actually stop you from doing so. This Page of Pentacles, you are heralding and welcoming a new beginning into your life, okay? So whatever it is like you are having a difficulty letting go of, whether that's a physical object, or whether that's a person, whether that's a situation, whether that's something with love, whatever it is, I think it's high time that you let go of it. And then that will lead you to the stability that you want with the Queen of Pentacles, because that is like you cleaning house and working on in yourself. And then with the Empress, like that will like, and the Queen of Pentacles, that will show up for you in the 3D, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. Okay, so let's see. Let's I'm gonna pull some abundance cards for you. Let's see. All right, let's tie up the reading, please, with the abundance cards. Thank you. Just a final message to us, spirits. Thank you. Okay, sanctity. Through offering, even the most mundane problem can become a sacrament. There was a lot of cards about offering, right? Like with the libation, with the vow. What is this? Like, you have been worthy to belong to love all along without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. Yeah, like it's offering yourself to the present moment, offering yourself to the truth of what you are truly worth, offering your authenticity, not just to others, but to yourself, and like not needing to perform for others. That is like when every little action becomes something much bigger than it is for you, and that is very freeing for anyone. It's like when you believe in your own truth, when you believe in the things that light you up, like when you follow your intuition, when you are so sure of your own self-worth, that is freedom. And then, I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. And yeah, you were bonded by like a certain kind of resentment about the past, a resentment about a past behavior or a past identity. And it's time that you let go of it, and just offer it and like surrender that, because that is the key for you to be able to achieve what you want. And that will ground you, and that will lead you to your abundance. So I hope that this reading helped you. This has been it for your reading. If it did help you, please do consider commenting, liking, sharing, and subscribing. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.